With an inherent culture of innovation, exuberance of over 40 million youngsters, world-class education and industry-friendly government policies, Karnataka is a leader in the IT/ITES and electronic system design and manufacturing, animation, gaming, telecom and other knowledge-based industries. Karnataka is the first Indian state to announce the Electronic System Design and Manufacturing Policy in the year 2013, encompassing various fields of technology like embedded systems, electronic hardware and firmware design, defense, medical, automotive, consumer electronics and other verticals. Karnataka aims to contribute 10% of the country's revenues in the sector by 2020. This policy provides incentives like R&D incentives, capital incentives for anchor units, besides several tax and marketing incentives. Karnataka is all set to generate over 20% of the country's ESDM exports, targeted at $16 billion. The government semiconductor venture capital fund, KarSemVen, has been set up with a corpus of 100 crore rupees to bridge the gaps in the availability of venture capital in the sector. Allocation of land for NIMS, National Industrial Manufacturing Zone, at Tumkur Industrial Area, and setting up of electronic manufacturing clusters, EMC, both brownfield and greenfield, have created the right support and infrastructure for attracting new investments in this sector. Renowned as the Silicon Valley of Asia, Karnataka is home to all the major IT companies of the world and is aptly called the knowledge capital of India. Well-developed infrastructure clusters have contributed to the sustained growth of this sector. Added to this, a dedicated Information Technology Investment Region, ITIR, is proposed to be set up near the Kempegowda International Airport. Karnataka is the first state in India to craft out a comprehensive IT policy. Recently, the state announced the IT/ITES Innovation Incentives Policy. The I to the power of 4 policy has vitalized the IT growth chart by taking the revolution to Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Under this policy, a transparent, single-window clearing agency has been set up for clearance and acceleration of IT/ITES companies, investments, startups, and other knowledge-based industries. The policy also provides several incentives: employment-linked incentivization of land allotment outside Bangalore city limits, stamp duty exemptions, concessional power tariff, reimbursement of PF and ESI, with an objective to create an empowered workforce with requisite skills and knowledge in the basic computers, BPO, telecom, ESDM sectors. The ICT Skills Development Society has been established. Major projects of the society are ESDM Skill Development, aims to train 90,000 youth by 2019. Skilling for IT and ITES sectors in collaboration with NSDC, the National Skills Development Council, and industry-lead sector skills councils. New Age Incubation Network, encouraging entrepreneurship in education in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. 50 educational institutions during the policy period, already functioning in 9 colleges across Karnataka. Bangalore's startup ecosystem is the biggest in India, amounting to 40% of all the startup activity in the country, making it India's startup capital. In fact, Bangalore is the only Indian city to be ranked within the best 20 startup ecosystems across the world. Recognizing this growth, the state has recently announced the Startup Policy with a mission to create 20,000 startups by the year 2020. This industry-friendly startup policy has been designed to give the right impetus for future growth, creating incubation infrastructure through PPP, startup funding through Fund of Funds, setting up of Startup Council, incentives and concessions as per state policies.
Bangalore is a great place to be in, and perhaps the ecosystem that has been enabled by Karnataka government, NASSCOM and other organizations have made it a much better place and an easier place for the startups like ours. So I think culturally this place is pro both towards entrepreneurship, towards newer ideas and towards women.
We're really grateful to the government of Karnataka for providing this infrastructure to us. This has really helped us build a company which is now potentially going to take on the world leaders in language training. Some of the benefits we've received here are the space that we've got, access to a lot of the workshops that they provide here, a lot of events that happen in Bangalore itself. We've been able to participate in those, as well as just interacting with mentors and advisors across the board. And we are really, really grateful to have been part of this incubator.
The Karnataka government has been supporting the startups by providing subsidized plug-and-play office space with world-class infrastructure. It started NASSCOM's first startup incubation space in the heart of Bangalore, which has grown to be among the largest incubators in the country. A Center of Excellence for Mobile Apps has been set up in collaboration with the Internet and Mobile Association of India to build capacities for the mobile apps revolution in the country. The Government of Karnataka's Incubator for Tech Startups (GIFTS) program has already started supporting incubators on PPP mode and will add further boost to this sector. With Karnataka being at the cusp of art and technology, the animation, video gaming and comic AVGC industry has found a special place here as the sunrise industry. World leaders in animation have set up operations in Bangalore and have been responsible for creating several award-winning movies. The state's AVGC Policy 2012 aims to make Karnataka the most favored destination for AVGC and offers several fiscal incentives and concessions. KBITS, Karnataka Biotechnology and IT Services, is leading the way with its proactive support for this sector. Creation of world-class infrastructure through PPP, Post-Production Lab, Digital Media City, Building Talent through TTT, Train the Teacher, Establishment of Digital Art Centers, DACs, at 7 arts colleges across Karnataka. The Association of Bangalore Animation Industries, ABAI, the industry consortium, also works with the state government to showcase the industry potential to the world. Karnataka's unmatched focus and relentless efforts to strengthen its leadership makes it a unique state in the country, a land like no other. With an ideal ecosystem of talent, innovation and attitude, powered by a government which believes in promoting growth, Karnataka is the place to inspire, innovate and invest.